Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero here on the Minesaga server. Last time I saw you, I said we were going to get into farming for profit. And that is most certainly what we are going to do. As you can see here, our payouts have increased substantially. Look at this. We're up to almost a consistent 200,000 payout. That's every 2 minutes, you guys. So that means every 5 of those, right? Every 5 payouts is $1 million bucks. Right now we're up to 72 million, so we need to buy some villager spawners. Let's go ahead and check the auction house real quick. We don't want any pig spawners. So we will hop into the shop and see how many villager spawners we can get. Let's see, 61, 67. Oh, almost, not quite. We'll do 12. Okay, and get a load at this multiplier up here. We have got, come on, 106, 107, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 117 villager spawners, you guys. So while I've been away, I have been AFKing here, and I've been keeping everything going, trying to increase that profit, increase that payout. There's Budley next, standing over there, just AFKing away. And I was looking around, trying to decide where we should put a skeleton spawner. Because if we're going to get into farming, we're going to need bones, and we're going to need lots of bones. So I thought the best place would be inside of the mountain, you guys. We've got all this space here that's hidden. We might as well use it. And where do you put a hidden entrance to a hidden lair? Behind a waterfall. Of course, that's where it's always at. It's always behind the waterfall. So I made a little entrance there. And if you look down here, I went ahead and I placed, I think I got 5. Yep, 5 skeleton spawners. And I put down some tier 2 hoppers down here into these chests. And I've been AFKing up there by that spawner. And as you can see, we have got plenty of bones. We've got plenty for now. The bones come kind of slow with only 5 spawners. But we don't need that many. For every bone, you get 3 bone meal. That'll add up pretty quick. And we've got plenty of time to AFK. So there's no big hurry on that. If you've noticed, I've also made a little bit of a change over here. I wanted to give myself a little bit more space later on for once I do build the house. And if you look at that cool crescent moon shape there, I don't want to give anything away too much for later. But we're definitely getting into some design ideas for later on. Oh, and I also made a little viewing area up here. This is where we'll put a shop eventually. But for now, if anybody wants to come on over, I put a warp sign here. Anybody on the server can warp here and they can check out the update live. So if it's been a day or two since I made an episode, you could come here and see what I've got done. So maybe you could get a sneak peek of what's going on before I release the episode. Now we need to decide on a place to set up our little farm. And it's a nano farm, but with a twist. Schematica is allowed on this server, as we all know, right? You can farm with Schematica. And when you farm with Schematica, it makes it so easy with a nano farm. So easy. So, I don't know where I want to build this. I suppose we could do it just right here. Right here would work just fine. I mean, there's not much to look at right there anyway. Or the other option, you know what might be better? Yeah, this would make more sense. I think what would make the most sense would be to make a little platform in here. Oh, no, that won't make sense because of our tier 2 hoppers. We can't have our tier 2 hoppers collecting all of the carrots that we're harvesting, so we can't do it here. I was going to say we could build a little platform here, and we could farm here, and while we're farming, our skeletons would be spawning, and we'd be making more bones. But if we did it here, our chests are going to collect our carrots as well. And we might not want that. Or maybe we just make a regular drop chamber down here with some vanilla spawners at the bottom. I think we might do that. We put some vanilla spawners down there where these guys are dropping onto them into these chests. That way we collect the bones and we get a farm at the same time. So that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to set up a little platform and I'm going to move this around down here. Actually, I probably won't move that yet because I don't want to mess with the bones, but I'll probably set up a little drop area, drop platform with some vanilla hoppers for now. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. We are back, you guys, and as you can see, I actually closed in the skeleton spawner. I actually had to move it up a little bit. I had it down kind of low. It was plenty high to kill them, dropping them on the ground. But when I put a few layers of hoppers there, that made it too low. So I moved it up a few blocks, and I've got just plain old vanilla hoppers here catching the drops. And they are working, and the skeleton farm is running, and everything is great. As you can see, I just made a small little, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7 floor there. I believe the spawning rules on here are 3 to either side of the spawner and 1 above and 1 below, which is why I put that up there to prevent any spawning and put the ceiling right there. You definitely want to block any spawning above so that they don't spawn on top and just stand there. So yeah, that's going. And for the dropping, I just put some water in each corner and put a fence gate right in the middle. A little tip for you to know, I guess. Let me show you guys this just in case you want to do the same thing. It's a weird thing. Boy, we are going to need some wood. It doesn't matter what kind of wood. Okay. Oh, here's actually another perk I believe that you get with Sorcerer. I'm not sure if you need Sorcerer or not, but /WB for Workbench. And then you've got a crafting table with you whenever you want, which is really, really nice. Okay, so what you want is a fence gate. Okay. And here's the weird thing about it, I guess. Let's come out here and let's pretend that this right here is where I want to drop the mobs. I want a hole there. Okay, well, not to mention just this, but anywhere actually. If I have a block here, right, I can't put a fence gate there because there's no floor. It's based on the floor. I don't know if that's vanilla or not. I don't ever remember running into that issue before, but the simple fix is put a piece of floor down and then just break the floor out after you place the fence gate, and that'll stop your water. And that's what I did in there. But yeah, so that's how you do that in case you want to do the same thing. The other thing I did while I was gone, well, I put this floor in, and I also went ahead and set up my little nano farm here. It's a pretty normal nano farm. The first person I ever saw to do this was Impulse SV, and he gave credit to the original idea oh my goodness. Let me see, you guys. Let me see if I can. Okay, I'm back. He actually gave credit to the original idea to Dirt Dude 117, who had a YouTube channel at one point. I'm not sure if he still does or not. The link on the video, Impulse's video, is actually broken to Dirt Dude 117's video. But the way that the regular nano farm works is with lighting and block updates. So you plant it. The way it works is that normally it's too dark. You plant it. It instantly grows it. When it grows, it does a block update. It realizes, oh, it's too dark. I shouldn't be growing here, and it pops out. Well, that still works on this server, I believe. You could do that, but you won't get any of the bonus drops unless you actually harvest it by hand. So that's why we do this a little bit different. We have the light here because you need light level, I believe at least 9 or above for the plants to grow. And as you can see over here, I've set up a chest with a bunch of bones for backup. I've already filled up all of these chests, everything with bone meal. And in here, I have a chest that's set up like this with all of my farming supplies. So then when I come here, I can empty out my current inventory, just like this. Okay, I always move it just how I had it. And then you can just bring this stuff down like so. Leave one stack in there. I always leave a backup stack. And the reason I bring this stuff is this is actually the bonus loot that you can get from farming. So you can get cash notes for 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and 15,000. And you can also get points. When you see people in chat saying that they want to buy points, these are the points they're talking about. You can get paper points or note points by farming, and you can also get them in crates. And speaking of that, let me go ahead and toggle off that chat. Sometimes I like to keep these videos family friendly, and sometimes they say stuff in there that I have to edit out later. So I will make my job a little bit easier. I'll just turn that off. Yeah. So, and then usually there's a lever. Most people use a lever for the nano farm. Then you got to turn it on, turn it off. I always just use a pressure plate. And then underneath here, I have a piece of redstone directly underneath the pressure plate with a comparator in subtract mode. And I in a vanilla or single player Minecraft, you could actually just have this right here without the repeater. You could just have a little circle here, and it's a faster clock. This repeater will add 1 tick of delay. But on this server, and most servers, that's too fast of a clock. They don't like that fast of a redstone clock running. It'll cause a lot of lag for everybody. So on here, they just require the 1 tick of delay. So just run your redstone out a little bit further, put a repeater in there for that 1 tick of delay. And then I run mine up through that hole there, and then just up this kind of stair-steppy thing, up to the top, and run it around. And there we go. And then I've got hoppers running in to all of my dispensers right there, and I've got backup chest full of bone meal. So up until now, it's a pretty normal nano farm, except the problem with it right now is when we come up, it's not... Oh no, what did I accidentally right-clicked with one of the cash notes in my hand. That's okay, we'll get more. But the problem with this right now is we have to plant, harvest. So right click, wait, left click, right click, left click, right click, left click. And it's fast, but it's definitely not very... Look at that, we already got another one. Wow, okay. It's fast, but it's definitely not very easy. It's a lot of clicking. And normally on a nano farm, you can just hold right click and it will grow it, harvest it, grow it, harvest it on its own. Since we can't do that on this server, we can do the next best thing, which is use Schematica. So let's go ahead and turn this on so we can see it. Bring up the red point, and I am going to move the red point. Whoops, there you go. There you go. I'm going to move the red point onto the dirt, the farmland. I'm going to bring on the blue point, and I will move it where we're going to be planting the carrots. Okay, and I'm going to save this as carrot farm. I don't like that. I'll just call it carrot. Save. Okay, so now we need to load this Schematica. So I guess first of all, let's turn this off so we don't have to look at it. And we will load the carrot schematic that we just created. And we will... Oh, we don't want to save that yet. My bad, you guys. We need to actually... Let's unload that. We need to plant a carrot there first, you guys. Plant a carrot right there. Then we're going to show the red point. Okay, move it into place. And show the blue point. And we are going to move it into place. Right there. And then we're going to save that as carrot. Awesome. So now, if we... Oops, we need to unload that because I don't want to look at it. And we will load in the carrot. And we will move it into place with the minus button. Hit the minus key. Move it over and move it back. If you guys don't, or if you didn't see my previous tutorial on Schematica, it wasn't so much a tutorial. It was me building my cactus farm. But I gave a pretty in-depth guide to Schematica, how all the stuff works, what buttons to use to open stuff and all that. It's in a different video in this series. I'll go ahead and throw a link up on the video and down in the description so you guys can go check it out if you haven't seen it already. But I guess just for this video, to bring up, to create it, we hit the asterisk button, right? We add the red point, we move it into place with these, we add the blue point, move it into place with these. Okay, you have to have this on to see the red and the blue point. And then we type in the name, we save it, okay? And, whoops, let's turn that off because we don't want to look at it. And then to load it, we use the slash key above your number pad. And we will select the one we want, which in this case was caret. And then we hit the minus key, and we can move that schematic around now with that. And now that I have it in place, it's super easy, you guys. It's just like a regular nano farm. Instead of holding right click, though, Schematica is going to do the right clicking. We're going to do the left clicking. So all we have to do is turn printer on. Okay. Then when we step up here and this starts growing, I usually aim for this cheek right over here on the dispenser back there. And I'm just holding down left click right now, you guys. Just hold down left click. As soon as it harvests it, Schematica will plant the new one. And you just sit here and hold left click. And it's just this easy. And I'll do it for a little bit. Let's wait until we get a note or something. Hopefully we get something. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, your chances of getting stuff aren't that great, which is why you want a fast way to do it. And so far, nothing. Wow, we're having some awful luck. Oh, there we go. I was just given a note for 5,000 by console. You see. So yeah, this is really all there is to it. And the reason why I said we didn't want the tier 2 hopper in the same chunk that we're farming is as we're farming, we're collecting the carrots, and that's what keeps us going. If we had a tier 2 hopper, every time that popped off, the tier 2 hopper would suck it up, and we wouldn't be able to keep farming. We'd have to restock. Actually, I think what I might do is I will sit here and I'm gonna, let me get this down to one of everything. Actually, let me just use one of those. Okay, here's the other thing I like to do, because you actually get hose, like sell all wands while you're doing this. And they're not very good ones. They have very few uses, like maybe 10, 20. I forget exactly. Not a lot of uses. And you get so many, they just plug up your inventory. I'd rather have an inventory full of carrots that I can sell later on. So what I do is I plug up my inventory with stuff that I want. That way all those wands can just despawn later on, and I don't have to worry about them. I'll keep a few of these golden apples here, and I'm going to replace the stack of carrots that I took earlier, and I am ready to go. For now, just so we can keep track. Normally I don't do this, but for now, I'm going to get everything down to 1 as far as what we can get. And I'll go for 1 hour, and we'll see how much I get in 1 hour, you guys. And oh, here's another perk of sorcerer, right? / feed. Okay, and look at that. We don't even have to eat anymore, you guys. We're that powerful. We're so powerful. Food is a waste of our time, right? We can heal, I believe. I think it's heal / heal, right? Yep. Okay. So there is a cooldown on heal, but you can just heal yourself that way. There's a lot of perks. There's a lot of cool commands that you can do. But yeah, so I'll do this for an hour, and then when I come back from that, we will take a look and see what I got in 1 hour's time from using this farm. Okay, you guys, that was 1 hour, 1 hour done. And as you can see, we got 18 1,000 cash notes. We got 7 $5,000 cash notes. We got 13 $10,000 cash notes. 9 $14,000 or $15,000 cash notes. And we got 15 1-point notes. These are the ones that we're really after, you guys. These are the ones. I don't know if these are worth anything yet. I don't know if anybody's buying them yet because it's pretty early in the season. But later on, these are going to be worth a lot. And if we had enough of these, we could probably even buy a rank with just points if we did save up enough of them. We also got a few blocks here. We got 14 iron blocks, 19 diamond blocks, and 24 blocks of emerald. And we got over a stack of golden apples, enchanted golden apples, which are kind of nice to have around if you're ever doing any boss fights or anything. They definitely make it a lot easier. So yeah, that is farming. That's how I do it with Schematica. Whoops. Let's see. Let's organize this better. And then yeah, when I'm done, I just put my stuff up here like so. And get my stuff back out that I came in with, and I am good to go. And it's just that easy. In the time it took me to make today's episode, we got back up to $39 million. So I thought we should end this episode buying some more villager spawners and see what we can get our stack up to. So let's go ahead and first always check the auction house because people may have some for sale on there. And there isn't right now, but that's all right. We'll just go to the shop. And we can't even get 10 right now, but... oh boy. What can we get? We can get 7. And what? Look at our payout over there, you guys. Our payout is up to like $250,000 every 2 minutes. And this is going to raise it even more. Let's go check to see. Hopefully, we definitely need another. We need some more tier 3 hoppers. Uh-oh. Yeah, look. That's a sign. That right there is a sign that our tier 3 hoppers weren't able to immediately suck everything up. And something actually came through these vanilla hoppers down here. So we have definitely got to find some more T3 hoppers. That's probably going to be at the top of the priority list. Maybe we'll get some in a crate. Who knows? But yeah, I think that's it, guys, for this episode. It's been fun. Hopefully you guys find the farming with Schematica useful. If you do, let me know. Leave a comment. If you like this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys keep playing, keep having fun, and we'll see you next time. Bye.